Welcome to my $100,000 stock experiment. Sell rules, week number 46, ending February 22nd, 2019. I'm sharing my stock journey as I practice and develop my sell rules. This isn't an endorsement to purchase any stocks that I've bought, nor is it an endorsement to purchase stocks in general. I'm just allowing you to follow me along on my journey. I started my experiment April 13th, 2018. I have $100,000 to invest with a goal of doubling my money in 1 year. The focus is on practicing and developing my sell rules, and I'm trading in my rollover Roth IRA, so I have some pre-trades and I don't have tax implications. I manage my sell rules with stop limit orders that I set at the floor. Initially, I put the floor 8% below the purchase price, and then I revisit the floor once a week and move it up. You can move the floor up, but you can't move the floor down. As the stock is going up, I move that floor to the 28-day exponential moving average. And then once the stock is up 10%, I have the option of either using that 28-day exponential moving average or the 13-day simple moving average as the floor. And then I like to see stocks gaining a minimum of 0.5% a week. The S&P 500 is still continuing to go up, but it has not hit that critical mark that I think 2817. That's where that blue line is. So it had gone up to that a few times in the past few months, but not gone over it. It hasn't been over that point since I think October 10th, something like that. So I'm happy that it's still going up, but I'd like to see it go up past that mark. I forgot to take a picture of the VIX this week, but it had been between 14 and 15 all week, so it's still continuing to go down. I sold one stock this week, ARVN. Last week I had held it for 4 days and it was up 10% at the end of the week, and I sold it at an 8% loss. So this is a drag, but this stock has a lot of wide price swings and I wasn't able to hold on to it. At the end of this week, I have slightly over $10,000, which means I have room for one position in my portfolio. Here's my current holdings. One bar represents 1 week. So I know it's a little hard to read. Probably the orange over on the left is ADP, and I've held that for 2 weeks. And right next to it is CTRE, which I've held for 4 weeks, and that's in the red. I take my dollar gains and I sort them with my losers up on the top. The idea is if I take care of the losers, that the winners will take care of themselves. I have one stock that I've held for 2 weeks, WWE, and I have a loss of $100 in it. All the other stocks are up, and several of them are up over 10%. I also sort the weekly change by the losers up on the top. I like to see my stocks gaining at least 0.5% a week. And there's 3 stocks, VEV, WWE, and Zen. Those did not meet that mark this week. If a stock drops more than 0.5% a week for 3 weeks in a row, then its moving average should start to go down, and I expect that it would trigger a stop limit sell order. But if they don't, then I'm going to need to add another sell rule. But so far, I don't have any stocks that for 3 weeks in a row have gone down more than 0.5% a week. I've added these arrows to show the acceleration of the stock, how quickly it's going up, and then I rank the stocks in order of weakest to strongest. Now I'm going to review my charts in the order of what I consider to be the weakest to the strongest. WWE is my weakest performer. I've held that for 9 days and it's down 1%, and my floor is moved up to the 28-day exponential moving average. HubSpot, HUBS, I've held that for 15 days and it's up 3%, and I'm keep moving my floor up to that 28-day exponential moving average, the blue diagonal, and it's indicated by that dash yellow line. CTRE, I've held for 18 days and it's up 4%, and I move the floor up to that 28-day exponential moving average. ADP, I've held it for 9 days and it's up 3, and again I raise my floor to that 28-day exponential moving average. VEV, VEEV, I've held for 26 days and it's up 12%. This stock is flattening out a little bit. Last week, since I had such a nice profit in this, I moved my floor up to the 13-day simple moving average, the green line, and I'm leaving it at that point. If I move it up to, I don't ever move my floor down, but if I move it up again to that, it will just trigger a sell automatically because it is hitting that point. Square, I've held this stock for 7 weeks and it's up 21%, and I'm continuing to raise my floor to that 28-day exponential moving average. Zen, I've held for 33 days and it's up 26%, and I raised my floor to the 13-day simple moving average. Kirkland Lake Gold, I've held for 11 weeks and it's up 46%. Awesome. And I'm have my floor at the 28-day exponential moving average. IIPR, I've held for 19 days and it's up 19%, and the floor is at the 28-day exponential moving average. CyberArk, CYBR, I've held for 19 days and it's up 25%, and my floor is at the 13-day simple moving average. This is the industry and sector breakdown, and the right-hand side bottom corner is showing last week's. I like to look at this so I can see where my concentration of stocks are. I like to be somewhat diversified. I have 6 different sectors that I'm invested in right now, and the one with the largest concentration of stocks is software, where I have 4 different stocks, and then real estate, I have 2 different stocks. The weekly tracker gives me a quick summary of my winning stocks, losing stocks, and my gains. The last line is showing data for the week ending February 22nd, and I highlighted the parts in yellow that I wanted to talk about. So my winning percent is 90%. I have a total of 10 stocks, so 9 of them are winners and 1 of them is a loser. And I have 4 sluggers this week, up from 3 last week and 2 the previous week. The sluggers are stocks that have made over 20%. And then my largest gain has gone up by just about $600, and my total gain has gone up by $2,000. My losses have also gone up. The one stock that I hold, I have a $106 loss in it. I did sell the one position for an $845 loss. That's my biggest loss to date this year. And the benchmark shows that I'm up 26%. Yay, 26,067 versus the S&P 500, which is up 5% since I started my experiment, 5,134. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for my next episode, or better yet, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell if you want an alert when I post a new episode.